Welcome to a new series I am doing called The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, which is a series where I review video games and other media in the maybe other media, you never know. Mainly video game, and I will be basically reviewing them and giving what I think is the good aspects of them, bad aspects of them, and the kind of mid, which is ugly, kind of like mediocre aspects. So the game we will be talking about today is Batman Arkham Knight, made by the Warner Bros. I can't believe they actually have a video game studio. But yeah, they're video game studio, and we're gonna be looking at this game and reviewing it because I played it for like 30 hours, almost 29 hours, I don't know, something like that, and I thought it was pretty good. I haven't finished the game, admittedly, because of the fucking Riddler, which I'll get to later in the bad segment because, you know, that nobody likes that guy. But anyways, let's get on to the good. Starting off with the good of this game. There is a lot of that in this game. And we will start off with the gameplay, the fighting, the combat, the movement, all of that. We're going to start off with that first, and then we will move on to other things, such as aesthetic, AI, miscellaneous stuff. First of all, the gameplay. Awesome. I love it. It's like playing The Witcher 3, but better movement, I guess. And it's kind of its own type of gameplay, I guess. They didn't try to copy Fortnite or Call of Duty or something. Nah, they just got their own gameplay. And I love that shit. Fortnite was around after this game. I'm sorry. Yeah, basically any game, they didn't really copy anything. They made their own gameplay. I love it. They have all these gadgets you can use, and they're all useful. Well, most of them at least. Well, I can't complain about the gadgets really or the gameplay. It's just awesome. I love the fighting mechanics. So satisfying. You can't go wrong with the fighting mechanic. You can jump from one guy, counter another. I don't know. It's something I've never played with before. And going on with this, the aesthetic are amazing. You just look at it, it looks like a next-gen game. You know when this was made? It was made in 2016 or something like that. Probably took a few years to develop, so think about that. These are great graphics for that time. It's amazing. And, you know, this dude that you're seeing on screen right now, he is he made me laugh when I first saw him, I will admit. He is quite a funky little fellow. Also a psychotic person, but hey man, you know, you can't go wrong with it. And speaking of this psychotic fellow, I love these villains. Most of them are amazing, you know, like how they talk and stuff. It's amazing. You know, the Joker, where he annoys you to shit, that's amazing too. I mean, I think the aesthetics are amazing. I kind of have this thing with the style of this game. I love how it's dark and gritty. It has like a 1930s-esque aesthetic. Like, it doesn't look game with all these Fortnite type looking things. I love it. You know, I love the darker games. I'm not a huge fan of these light peachy games for little kids. It depends on the game. Like, I'll play Mario Kart, like, no problem. Like, Nintendo games are different, so I come to an understanding with that, and I enjoy them for what they are. But this game is not a Nintendo game. It is a Warner Bros. Game. Well, I think this is probably one of the only superhero games that I've liked that I've ever played. And also the bat suits. Let's talk about those. So the bat suits, they're pretty amazing. I'm just going to put it simply. The best one though is the one I'm using in this gameplay, the Batman Beyond, because that was my favorite show of Batman as a kid, so I just like that one a lot more, and it looks more badass than the actual one. I just also think that the architecture on the buildings are amazing. You look at the architecture, it looks like an old city, like an old, like, I want to say 1930s, but I'm not sure if that's the right year. This architecture is amazing. If you know the name of this architecture, please leave it down in the comments below. I would love to hear what year this is, because I have no idea, but I'm assuming it's 1930s, early 1900s maybe. I don't know. I just love the skyscrapers, especially that red train station right near Bruce Wayne's building. I thought that was amazing too. Let's go on to the bad aspects. Alright, on to the bads of Batman Arkham Knight. Well, first of all, I feel that some of the punchlines that they give when you die, that's kind of cringe to me. I don't know, I find that kind of annoying. You gotta hear some guy brag about killing you. I find it very dumb. I just get really annoyed by that shit. Another thing would probably be how some of these levels, they're either easy and straightforward, or you can't even understand what they're trying to make you do. And I kind of fall on the side of wanting to figure out what to do in the level rather than try to be told what to do and where to go. Like, to start out, having tips are very helpful, but when you start playing the game and you know more of what you're doing, you don't really need those things. I'm pretty sure there's a way you could turn them off, but I just never did. And as you're seeing in this gameplay, I'm trying to figure out how the hell to get these people down, and it was so obvious that I was retarded. And you know, I'm just gonna show this gameplay because, well, I'm talking about problem solving, and how this one I kind of had fun with and was laughing at myself for being so stupid. But hey, I love problem solving in these games, you know? And if we had more problem solving, it would be a non-issue. Another thing I hated was the trophies for the Riddler. You get every guy in Gotham but him. It's dumb. He's an annoying ass person, and well, some of these enemies, you know, they're kind of shit. If you look at I forget the name of the dude. He's like this prophet dude or something. I don't know what his name is. Blackface or something. But anyways, you go to that central island thingy, whatever, the Statue of Liberty, and you kind of just have this little battle with these guys with clubs, I guess. It was kind of dumb. I thought that was one of the stupid bosses. There's many other stupid bosses like Firefly, Man-Bat, etc. And I thought they were just kind of dumb, to be completely honest with you. What do you do with Firefly? You chase him around. What do you do with a pig guy? The only thing saving the pig guy was the fact that he was dressed up like a pig. I thought that shit was funny. Besides that, there's nothing much to him. He's a crazy psychopath, and that's about all, man. The enemies were mainly my concern in this part, but also I feel that some of the levels, they just challenge you right away, and I'm not gonna say I hate that. I feel that once you get going, it gets better. Another thing I hate about this game are those little, like, save the firefighters or some shit. That was dumb to me. I just found that kind of stupid, but I see they need filler content and stuff, but they could have done a lot more with some of the enemies. Like Firefly, you could have had the Batwing or something and chase him or something, but nope, you have to chase him with a Batmobile for some reason, which I don't get that aspect. I'll just be further, I'll be like a few feet away. Uh-oh, gotta go turn to the right or the left, spill some gas, avoid it. There's Batmobile in the game too. It's a Batman versus Superman one. You can't even use the turret on it. I mean, how stupid is that? You can't use the turret on it. You know, so some of the enemies were bad. Scarecrow, I thought he was a pretty good enemy, not gonna lie. But we're talking about the bad now, okay? We're not gonna talk about the good, because I just forgot about that in the good. Yeah, man, that's really all I don't like about this game. I can't really think of anything off the top of my head that I really dislike other than that. Let's go on to the last segment of this video, which is the ugly. Now we are on to the ugly of this video. The ugly consists of mediocre, very bad looking things, if you want to put it that way. That's basically what ugly is. So let's get into it, shall we? So to start off here, I think that something that is very ugly in this game is definitely the Batmobile mechanic. Those mechanics, they were fun at first, right? They felt like that arcade game that you play. I don't know if you guys ever played it. It was like this Batmobile arcade chase game. I don't know. There's basically this arcade game that you drive a Batmobile and chase enemies and shit. But anyways, that's off topic. Another thing I thought was kind of mid was definitely some of the combos that they had. They weren't exciting or anything. They were kind of just meh. Continuing off from the Batmobile combat thing, I felt you should have been able just to machine gun down enemies on the streets, you know? I don't think you should have been able just to use that little shotgun thing. I did not like that mechanic. I thought that was stupid. It's kind of like that thing in Battlefield 1 at least, where you can kind of have a shell for people on the ground and then have a shell for the tank. But I know this isn't Battlefield. How did we get from talking about Batman to talking about Battlefield game? Anyways, there's not much else to say about the ugly. I mean, another thing that was kind of mid about this game was definitely the enemy selection. They were very generic at best. I wouldn't say they were that difficult. The only time it was difficult was when they like crowded around you a lot. They did have some enemies that had some cool mechanics, like they'd block you with a shield or something, which, you know, that's shit. It's kind of annoying, but at least it's something innovative, so I'll give them that. I can't hate them for that. And I thought some of the gadgets were kind of mid, like the remote hacking device and like the speech thing, etc. And well, I think you should have been able to use a gun in this game. I don't know why they didn't let you do that, because this game would still be a lot nice if you still had a gun or something. That would be cool. Like you steal a gun from an enemy or something. I don't know. That would have been cool, but you never know. Maybe in that new game that's coming out that looks like it's going to be dog shit, might have it, but I'm probably not going to get that game. Anyways, let's go to the conclusion of this video. So we are at the conclusion of this video, and what will I do now, you may ask? Why do you need a conclusion, saucy boy? I'll tell you why. Because we need to rate this thing out of 100%. 100 being the best game I've ever played in my life, and 0 being so bad I want a refund. I will give this game a, drumroll please, a 85% out of 100. Now you might be wondering, saucy boy, now why would you do this to me? Why would you say 85%? Well, go back to the bad section of this video, and maybe some of the ugly too, and you'll find tons of shit of why this game gets an 85. I had to take 15% off to save money on my Geico car insurance. I don't know where that was going, but so I was gonna end this video off with some update on this channel, because I know nobody likes hearing that bullshit at the start of the video, and you know, it kind of detracts a lot of viewers. I will just say it now to get out of the way. So basically, I haven't uploaded in almost a month now. That's because 1, my editor ran out on me. 2, I don't know what to upload, but now I do. I'm making this series, and I'm just going to play video games and review them like this. I hope you guys enjoy it. Please give me your feedback in the comments. 3, I just have no motivation to make videos, I guess. I just didn't know where this channel was going direction-wise. I don't know if it was going gaming channel or if it was going full-on just documentary channel. But I think I've probably found the perfect thing for this channel, because I don't like uploading every day. I like uploading at least like once a week. But I know you're gonna say, oh, he's a hypocrite, right? He played a video game instead of uploading a video. Ooh, too bad. I don't have to upload, buddy. So I mean, who the hell's pressuring me here? I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. I'm just bullshit. This game gets an 85% out of 100, and I actually enjoyed this game, to be quite honest with you guys. I just thought it was top notch. I mean, shield guys, they're another story, but see, I love how they have movesets for different enemies and stuff. I don't have it in other games, but I've been having trouble with the direction of my channel. You know, man, I think we'll keep it at this for now. Maybe I might make another video on something else, like that cat simulator that came out. I don't know. I don't want to waste my money on that game, but I might watch someone play it, like a Dreamcast guy or something. You never know. Anyways, this is it for now, and I will see you saucy men later. Adios, amigos.